This morning we're going to show you how to start a fire in a wood stove. This is our wood stove. It's a pretty simple one with only one damper to deal with. We just recently cleaned it out, so it has about 2 fires of ash built up. We typically clean it every 10 to 12 fires. Here's our supplies, the kindling, some balled up newspaper, some smaller pieces of faster burning wood, and a lighter. So our master fire builder is going to come in and show how to do this. He's a former professional wildfire fighter and knows a lot about fire and building fires. Bob?
Okay, here's the fire stick. Rule number 1, don't burn the fire stick. It's been here for 12 years and it's never been burned. So first thing I'll do is I'll take the fire stick and clear out a channel for air flow, because airflow is crucial to having a fire. Then I'll take a couple larger pieces of kindling, put them on the sides here to make a channel, put a bunch of crumpled up newspaper,
Ball it up nice and tight.
like that. Then I'll take some, stick some kindling, leaving some space in between them for airflow. The airflow is one of the most important parts here. If everything's too tight, the air won't flow and things won't burn. So then, like she said, we use smaller pieces of split wood. You don't put full rounds unsplit wood in there to start with, because the bark on the outside doesn't burn that well, so you're not going to get a good start. So I will put those the opposite direction of the first layer of kindling. We're making kind of a grid here. Another layer staggered the opposite direction, leaving space between all the pieces for the air to flow through. Take our lighter.
Wait.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
So this control here, this is the only control. You can see on this thing it says H, L, high, low, and it has a little triangle showing that this end is all the way open, this is all the way closed. That's how much air is going in. That's closed, that's open. You want it all the way open when you're starting it so that you got lots of airflow going in there. Then we'll put the flame to it. Get that kindling going, or get the paper going. And then at this point, you just kind of let it go. You want to use the door to control how much air goes in. Right at first, you let plenty of air go in, but you watch for smoke coming out. If smoke starts coming out, then you need to close the door more to have more of a suction effect of air going through there to keep the smoke from pouring out of the opening.
You're listening for that noise of crackling. That means wood's starting to burn, and that's a really important part of it, is that your wood starts to catch with the newspaper, and that crackling is a good sign.
Happen to have this little skinny stick and a nice place to put it, so I'll just stick that in there. Get burning more quickly.
You can see that nice channel of airflow that he created is sucking air in from out in the room, and so it's starting really quickly and nicely.
So a lot of times what happens at this point is it starts building up a lot of smoke, and it'll start filling up the firebox, and some smoke will start coming out here, and then what you'll do is close that farther. You'll see what happens is it makes the air go faster into the box there, makes the fire burn hotter because it creates some air movement. It's like blowing on a fire. And you can see there's no smoke coming out here. If I were to open it up farther, well, there's still no smoke, but if you were to, it would slow down the airflow and you might get smoke coming out. You don't want smoke pouring out into the room. So at this point, it's going strong enough, just barely, but we don't want the video to be too long. And once it has a good momentum going and it's burning well, then you close it, latch it. It always has to be latched shut when it's going, and then it'll pretty much run itself from there. And at that point you can use this control if you want to slow down the burn. You put it on low. If you want to just let it burn freely and hot, you put it on high.
Typically you don't, that's the damper, and you don't close it until it's fully burning, maybe putting new logs on, and then you go, okay, it's burning super hot, I can turn it down, but that might take an hour.
Yep.
Okay, well, we got our fire going for the morning, and there's how to get a good fire going in a wood stove.